Marcos Villegas here for FightHubTV.com, being joined by Strikeforce light heavyweight Gegard Mousasi. Gegard, you have a pretty interesting fight coming up against Ovince St Pruex this Saturday in San Diego here. What are your thoughts on your opponents and a potential stylistically matchup between you and your opponent?
Well, it's a good matchup. He's well-rounded and he's athletic. He's an upcoming guy. He did very well in Strikeforce challenges. He's undefeated there, so it's an important fight for me. And I think it's a fight that can go to the ground, stand up. It has a potential to be an exciting fight.
Given the style and your past fight with Keith Jardine, what would you say you've learned most from your past fight with Jardine and your past 3 fights and taking that into this fight coming up?
Well, basically I have to fight with a smart, with a game plan first of all, and fight a smart fight. And I've been training on my wrestling and fighting against the cage. So I don't think those things will be a problem in this fight, and I'm just looking forward to show that.
When forming and coming up with the game plan for an opponent and going into the training camp, was this training camp, a majority of it spent getting in shape or more or less sharpening tools that you felt that you needed to sharpen?
Well, I trained a lot on my wrestling and fighting against the cage. I think that was an area that needs to be worked on more. And physically, I feel I got stronger. So that's those things I think I improved the most.
Is it safe to say that you're going to try and employ your improved wrestling in this matchup, or are you still going to more or less stick to your bread and butter?
No, I'm definitely going to fight all round. So if I can take him down, I will definitely do that. And it's a good fight, I think, for me.
Now, do you feel that you need to get a dominant performance, a dominant win over this opponent to more or less get momentum back in your favor?
Yeah, the most important thing is to win, and the way you do it, that's always important. So, of course, I'm going to fight smarter, I'm going to be patient, but I'm going to look for the finish.
And where do you see him being the most dangerous in this matchup?
Well, he's physically strong. I would say he's well-rounded. That's his main thing. So he can hang in there. So that's his main. That's his strength.
2012 is coming up. I wanted to see how active do you want to be in 2012, and could we see you maybe perhaps return back to Japan in 2012?
Yeah, definitely. I want to fight as much as possible, but the most important thing, maybe after this fight, a title fight, I hope so, and that would be a good kickoff for 2012. And I want to fight more well-known names. I think that's the most important thing for 2012, and I think that's gonna put me up in the 205 division.
One last thing I wanted to touch on. A lot of fans have mentioned this, and a lot of people too, about sometimes the shape or more or less the work ethic you have in your training camps, in your gyms, and I just wanted to touch on that and just more or less get your views and your comments on that.
Yeah. Well,
you're smiling. Why is that you're smiling?
Well, if you compare the way I train with the more American fighters, it's gonna look like amateurs, like an amateur. Yeah. So I understand that, but in time I'm improving myself because here they have more trainers, more people around, more. So it's easier for them, more sparring partners. So it's a little bit more difficult for me, but. The problem with me is I don't like to move outside my country because it's difficult for me with the family and stuff like that. So it's something that is a disadvantage for me. But I feel I do enough to win my fights. So I don't think it's going to be a big factor.
Certainly, I think your bout could potentially be fight of the night. It's certainly a interesting bout stylistically coming up. Strikeforce this Saturday in San Diego. I'm Marcos Villegas here with Gegard Mousasi, thanking you for watching.
Enter code HUB749 for a domain name discount and enter the codes below for other great discounts from GoDaddy.com.